People who laugh without discernment give me the ick. I lose respect for people who laugh at things that aren't funny. Not like a joke I don't get, but rather cheap, cheesy, stupid jokes that really aren't imaginative or clever in any kind of way. If you are that easily amused, I get so turned off. I know people have different humor styles and/or tastes, but some jokes are just plain stupid. If you're laughing at something that is so obvious, so tired, and so blatantly stale, I just can't help but get the ick. So many comedians get laughs just because they've made a name for themselves as funny, not their actual content and delivery. I hold even my beloved comics accountable for their jokes. I mean, I'm not gonna laugh at Conan if he says something stupid just because it's from Conan's mouth. It has to be clever to get my laugh. I'm not trying to be a brick wall either. I love to laugh. I love humor, and I adore real funniness. I want to laugh at your jokes, I do. I'm here for it, but you need to be actually funny to get me to laugh. I'm not gonna fake it. I've discovered as I get older how few funny people there really are. So many people who get crowned as comics seem to get there just by saying shocking things that make people squirm. I don't think I'm overly critical, and my standards of comedy aren't that extreme. I just expect more than formulaic fluff and bullshit. Nikki Glaser is a prime example of a comic that had a few good jokes, got famous, and now is deemed a comic goddess. How? Her jokes are so bad, she only got famous from doing really catty, mean material at roasts, and most of her jokes have all been written by other comics. I think men think she's pretty and they can't believe someone deemed attractive is also a comic, so it warps their brains. I want female comics to succeed, and I wanted to root for Nikki because I know damn well it's harder out there for women than it is for men. But I've seen her perform in person, I've watched her on late-night TV, I've listened to her on podcasts, and truly much of her content is dusty as hell. Most of her jokes revolve around making fun of people's bodies, including hers, and talking about sex. All of them, and it's so tiresome. When she tries to be self-deprecating, it seems insincere and falls flat. She comes off as a mean drag queen. But back to the ick, what do I do about that? I don't want to be on my stupid comedy high horse and get irritable at people who laugh at the dumb. I just want people to value discernment, and if that is keenly lacking, it is so disappointing. I can't share these thoughts with anyone, because how would anyone feel comfortable laughing around me ever again? They'd assume I'm judging their reaction, and I probably am. I wouldn't want that done to me either, so I keep it to myself and quietly judge away. It's incredibly polarizing. I wish I was more easily amused, I guess. Then I could just laugh away with everyone else. Sigh, it sucks being in my head sometimes. Comment by KW64anarch. Everyone's sense of humor is different, just like personalities. To judge someone because they do not find the same things funny as you do is not exactly healthy, imho. At least you keep your judgment to yourself, and that is something I respect, and something more people need in this crazy world we are living in. Comment by Youthily Lol, who's forcing you to watch comics you don't like? Comment by upbeat_activity 8147. It's cool. Not everything is for you, and you aren't for everyone. Being judgmental doesn't make you feel good because you don't want to feel judged, but if you consider it from a different perspective, that indicates empathy and critical thinking skills. Best to walk away from those who aren't like-minded with gratitude for your own understanding of human nature and the privilege it gives you to filter out those who aren't cognitively aligned.